Day 6 is focused on looking at word problems and translating those word problems into algebraic equations. Now, we have given you a form in your packet for guided notes of day 6 of instruction, and this paper is going to allow you to flip back and forth and write the translation from the word problem. A couple of them that I want to point out to you is more than. So please put a star by more than in your guided notes, and come down and under subtraction put less than and put a star. These two word phrases is what we call a switch phrase. And what I mean by that, if you look at the example that's given, 10 more than a number. Well, a number is any number, so we know that we're going to represent that with the variable. Now, even though that 10 came first in our example, if you look at the translation, it comes last. So we have a number, which is x, more than, which is addition, then 10. So more than is a switch phrase, so whatever comes first before more than comes last, and whatever came after it comes first. Let's look at less than. For less than a number. Less than is a switch phrase, so for is going to come behind or last. A number is a variable, and then less than is subtraction. So for less than a number, translated, is x minus 4. Product is one that you should be familiar with. Product is the answer to a multiplication problem. Quotient is the answer to a division problem. Squared is a number to the second power. Cubed is a number to the third power. Is one of the one that we know the most, and that is that means equal. But this paper really is going to allow you to go back and forth without too much trouble. In looking at your problems with the assignment number 6, we have 12 more than x is equal to 34. So let's use cubes. We have 12, so I'm going to circle 12, more than x equal to 34. Now remember, more than is a switch phrase, so whatever comes after it goes first. More than is addition. 12 is equal to 34. Okay, so we have x plus 12 is equal to 34. To solve that, to determine what x is, we could draw our line. The 12 is trying to add to x. Our goal is to get x by itself, so we would subtract 12 on both sides. 12 minus 12 is 0, so we say that cancels. It leaves me with x is equal to 34 minus 12 is 22. And that is that solution. Now let's look at number 2. Number 2 says the product of n and 6 is equal to 44. So product, being a key word, of n and 6 is equal to 44. So product, if you look back at your guided notes, means multiplication. It's the answer to the multiplication problem. So I know I'm going to be multiplying the 6 and the n. So I'm going to write that as 6n equals 44. Now I want you to solve this, and if you're unsure how to solve it, you can go back and look at day number 2's video with solving one-step equations with multiplication and division, and you should know how to solve this. Number 3, 17 less than n is 13. Less than. Less than is one of the switch phrases that we discussed at the beginning of the video. So whatever comes after it comes first. Less than 17, so minus 17, is means equal 13. And here we have a one-step equation that you need or should know how to solve. If you're not certain how to solve a one-step equation with addition or subtraction, go look at day 1's video and solve problem number 3. Number 4, 11 less than t is equal to 46. Less than, again, this is a switch phrase. So we have t minus 11 equals 46. Okay? So t minus 11 is equal to 46. And you should be able to solve those. Again, if you can't, go back and look at day 1's video. Sum. This is a new term in this assignment, but it should not be new to you. Sum is the answer to an addition problem. So automatically, if I know that vocabulary, I know that I'm going to be adding. The sum of n and 7. So n plus 7 is, meaning equal, 49. And solve and find the value of n. 6. 6 is n squared is equal to 44. Now this is new to us, okay? So I'm going to walk you through how to determine this. N squared is n times n. So if I'm trying to get n by itself, the inverse operation of n squared is the square root. And I would do that to both sides. So the square root of n squared is n, and the square root of 44 is going to be 6.6. Alright. Number 7. 6 more than t is equal to 11. So more than is a switch phrase. So I'm going to put what comes second in front, more than t. So t plus 6 is equal to 11. You should be able to solve that one. Sum, so we know we're adding, of n and 8. So n plus 8 is, means equal, 15. Number 9, n decreased by 15 is 17. So we have n decreased, means subtract, by 15 is, means equal, 17. And you should be able to solve that. Quotient. Quotient is the answer to a division problem. So I know I'm going to be dividing k and 2. So I have k divided by 2 is 23. Again, you should have no problem solving that. If you do, look at day 2's video solving one-step equations with multiplication and division. Number 11, quotient again. So I know I'm dividing again. M and 4. So W divided by 4 is, means equal, 22. Number 12, 7 more than is a switch phrase, so whatever comes after it is going to move to the front. More than is addition, so n plus 7 equals 29, and you would solve that. If you're not sure how to solve this, again, go back, look at day 1. 13, 26 less than, switch phrase, so u is going to come first, minus 26 is equal to 42. 14, n decreased by 12. So n decreased means subtract by 12 is, means equal. Solve that for n. R cubed is equal to 13. Now with this one is dealing with a cube root, And cube root is an 8th grade standard, so for right now you can leave this as r cubed is equal to 13. 16, the difference, so difference means subtract, x and 3, so x minus 3 is 20. Now, we went through and we have set all of these up as an equation. And what we would like for you to do is go ahead and solve these equations and find what the variables are equal to. After you've gotten that part done, please do not forget to go to the reflection, the learning target reflection, which I think is on page 3, and write your reflection. If there's not enough room here, then again you can write it on a separate sheet of paper and just staple it to your packet. Guys, I hope you have a great day. Thank you.